Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with mods, very important. Something you might be noticing relatively immediately. Well, there's two things you can notice relatively immediately. One is the fact that I'm talking quieter than normal. That's because I have the itch to record, but it is late and other members of the house are sleeping. The other thing you might notice, and if you don't notice it yet, just give it a second. Oh, do you hear it? Do you hear the sound? There's also that. Um, I've down. Okay. Okay, so it's the same one again. I thought maybe it was pulling from like a pool of NL sound bites of taking damage, but that's fine. The thing mostly though is that I've got the original Isaac music here. This is a mod. This is a mod that replaces all of the Afterbirth Plus sound music files with stuff from the original. The original, which is just sort of pretty much inarguably a much better soundtrack. They perfected it the first time around, and then they wanted new music, or Ed wanted new music. I call him Ed like I know him, like Edmund McMillan, friggin' developer of Isaac, wanted new music, and so they did their best to do an encore job, and it's fine. It's not like it's a bad soundtrack. It's just that this is just so good beyond anything else that I really can't justify having it be anything other than this. So I'm very glad about this. Just the original music is so much better. And we have Oh, there is a pool. That was a different NL soundbite than last time. Oh, I'm glad for this then. I wonder how many there are. It kind of makes me want to get hit. But that's kind of counterproductive to what we got going on here. Bombs are keep hill effectively useless. This is actually like giving me severe deja vu from like my first ever videos I ever did. Cause those were the original Binding of Isaac videos. Oh man. I'm like thinking about stuff that I used to be like really concerned with in my other videos. Like, oh, we've got to maximize the D6's reroll potential. Like, nobody gives a shit about that anymore. Luck down. That's fine. Okay. Alright, Bloody Penny is going to be a very good pickup, assuming that it works, which it really didn't there at all. But yeah, it's cool. Okay. Oh, this boss. The music. The Haunt with original boss music. It's just like we've stepped out of time. Alright, great. Took him out. There's just a lot going on. And yeah, Binky's good enough. I'm just really glad to like showcase just a bunch of these like really cool things. There's probably like 25 different mods that like reset to the original soundtrack, because it's pretty much not even a point of contention that yes, the original soundtrack is much better. There's also like a shit ton of mods that are like catering to Northernlion, right? So I just found a couple of them and put them in here because it's a nice little homage. You gotta appreciate the amount of respect that so many people have for if not Edmund, then NL, the godfather of Isaac, you know what I mean? Okay, so I also downloaded a mod that changes item rooms up sometimes. There's like different iterations of them. And I don't know if you can only pick one item from here. I'm going to assume that that's the case, because otherwise it would be like ridiculous. But I'll reroll them all. Damn, those are even worse somehow. Oh. Okay, so I can take two of them. Interesting. Maybe that's just like a lucky item room that I happen to get there. But that's cool. I downloaded a mod that makes secret rooms not garbage anymore. So... Or like, like these seem like mods that are like, oh, they make the game easier. But it's really just about like making the secret rooms that are useless not useless anymore. And then beyond that, it's pretty much the same. Oh, listen to that shop theme. One thing it is missing is that disconnect between the first few measures than the second few measures, because there's usually like a lag there for some reason. Just because it was like, that's how it was recorded. I don't know. We're gonna blow you up because maybe you have a nickel in you. And you do. And then let's try and reroll something here. Oh, it rerolls everything. We should get Mom's Key. Mom's Key is absolutely worth taking this early. But yeah, I've got an absolute assload of mods. So yeah, replace the Crash mod with the NL mod. I think it'll be, the Crash mod had its fun, and I still like it, but I think this is, it's something different. I'm just trying to, like, change it up. If this is going to be a series with mods, you got to showcase a bunch of different things going on. It can't feel samey. Alright. Sailor 2, 100% chance to deal with the devil. Don't screw it up. We've got the leech and remote we don't have remote detonator, but we've got the 5 bombs from it. And we've got Binky and Mom's Key. There was a spirit heart in this poop. Super lucky. Yeah, so that's cool. This is like the only series that I don't do live now. Okay. So they have like the same sound bites, but they also have them like pitched differently. I probably don't actually prefer that, but it is something that's happening, so we kind of have to deal with it. So that's neat. Okay. Like, every time I get hit, I just kind of want to, like, stop talking and just, like... bad damage. Okay. Anarchist Cookbook, fine. And by that, I mean terrible. So, that's neat. Wait around for stuff like that, but maybe the secret rooms here. Secret rooms are going to be much more valuable to look for now. Yep, that one had a red chest in it and TNT. So, yeah, it's, it's like I said, they're not all winners. It ain't game-breaking. So don't worry about it. I downloaded so many new mods that I lost track of so many of them that I'm probably not even going to remember most of them until we get to them. Yeah, blow that up. I mean, we're going to make a habit out of taking damage in the curse room, so... Okay. Devil Deal for the nail and Guppy's hairball, which I think are both trash. In terms of... the fact that we have the D6. Am I going to replace the D6 with a nail? Of course not. Especially in the pursuit of new items. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, we got Pin. Pin. Oh, now this is like classic Isaac right here. Pin, a boss that's been around since the beginning. With the original Flash Isaac. Music feels good, man. Okay, we got Mom's Pearls, which suck. So we'll reroll. Oh, we should reroll the Devil Deal since we did manage to get it again. Let's see. Turned into Mom's Knife, which I don't want. And Ghost Baby, which I don't want. We'll take the range and luck upgrade. Now we're back to 0 in luck. Sounds great. Let's just go. I don't have time to afford... These episodes get way too long. They just do. I don't want to go backtrack for like another penny. Alright. Well, as you can see, we're back to old music because obviously the Flooded Caves has its own stuff. Flooded Caves was never in the other thing. Yeah. Left hand or Bloody Penny? No, because we have Mom's Key. With Mom's Key, I think golden chests are way more important than red chests. But yeah, the Get Hurt, like, voice mods, I think they're only going to be good for, like, 1 episode each, and then they're going to start to get real annoying. So I'm going to, uninstall the NL one after this episode. But, it gets its time in the spotlight, so I get, I guess if you're really pissed off by it, you just gotta deal with it for this episode. Okay. I picked up the Eternal Heart. Because I believe in my own abilities, right? To leave an Eternal Heart on the ground in search of a Spirit Heart is basically just to admit defeat. You're saying, I'm not good enough to do this? And if I'm not good enough to do that, then how am I ever going to beat the game? If I can't even protect an Eternal Heart, how can I protect my life? Even though that logic is, like, kind of backwards, but... it don't matter to me. It's just the way it go. So that's great. Okay. Our run's, like, technically bad, but it's mediocre enough that it's not really worth talking about at this point. We just kind of have to wait for something really good to happen. And paralysis ain't that. Pestilence. Alright. Well, they kept the boss music of Flooded Caves. And, you know, there's no guarantee that, like, the maker of a mod is going to be, like, a super reputable source. I just kind of download the mods whose descriptions are interesting, and I just, you know, click them without thinking about it. So, you know, they're not all going to be winners. And the ones that don't end up being winners, that was absolutely terrible. You know, they get deleted for the next round. But everybody deserves a fair shot. Some of the best content comes from relative unknown people who have no eye for presentation. I just kind of don't care about the rest of this floor, but I do care about a secret room. Especially when everything turns out to be enemies. So let's just get the bombs. Original music is going to stick around forever. Don't fret about that. Wait, we don't have it now, but ideally. Okay. Oh, that was... Dry Baby blocked that shot for me, thanks. 7-cent broken stopwatch? Yeah. Might as well take it, you know? You don't got money to spend anywhere else. There's no donation machines in the modded stuff anyway. Let's just go. I'm out. Peace out, man. Oh, what do I want to talk about? I know there's something I was... Yeah, I was saying about how like, this is like my only series that I don't do live anymore. Pretty much. And it's just because of my capture card, right? Like, my capture card being an asshole is the only reason why I stream. The only, and I mean the only reason why I stream. It doesn't mean I don't like streaming. It's just that it never would have happened otherwise. Now, if my capture card were to, like, download an update that would fix its stupid fucking problem that it has had for, like, the last month because, I don't know, Elgato or whatever company makes it is a piece of shit, then, you know... I'm not sure. I mean, I would continue to stream, obviously. I would just also, like, there would be more non-streamed things. And some people vastly don't prefer live stuff. I'm one of those people. Like, in terms of, like, watching, I still prefer when, you know, the person doing it isn't, like, constantly looking at chat 24/7 and just, like, responding on stuff that I may or may not see in the moment. It's also, like, kind of a commentary crutch, also. Like, if you run out of stuff to talk about, in the chat, there's always, like, a question you can answer, or some kind of, like, somebody sets you up for something funny to say. I guess we'll take Tractor Beam because it's a Tears Up, and that's really the only reason. It's also decent range. You know, functionally, I don't think Tractor Beam gives you any sort of advantage. It's just an interesting thing that happens. Okay. But here, you know, you just gotta... It's just you and you. You're the only person watching in time. I cannot believe it's not dead. Okay. They're just spawning too many of them. Thank you, Dry Baby. That's great. Okay. We're here. We gotta do this and not get hit. And with Gertie, we shouldn't get hit. If we get hit, it would just be a real sad situation. Plus, we have broken stopwatch's effect. Like, I don't think his shots can even reach us back here. And I can't tell because of the fact that he's slowed, but this may not even be one that can shoot at us. This may be the one that just spawns enemies. Unless he's just, like, aware of the fact that he can't hit me, and that sort of, like, drives his AI a little bit. Could be. But yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. I'm looking for new items. There's a ton that we still haven't, that I've downloaded a while ago that we still haven't seen. And there's a bunch of new ones I just got. Torn photo? Yeah, we're at the tier cap now. It's not as good of a upgrade anymore, but... Okay, what are you? The first plague. Plague of blood. So that just gave me 3 health. Which... Good. You know, not bad. Maybe we just keep going. So it's like the mind, I guess. You know, it's something. I mean, if we have Angel Precedent now... I mean, Angel Precedent's not really a thing. Because the Devil Deal is always going to try and sneak its way back in there. Which is kind of good now, because I've got health I want to trade in. And I need high damage items. I'm going to be excited to get those. Yeah, I want to go straight there. Satanic Bible. Well, it's a free black heart and a reroll. So, props to that. Something good. That's trash. It's such garbage. If I'm going to download mods, why are you going to give me the worst items and not even new ones? I have a checklist of things, and I sent it to your fucking producer, and he was like, yeah, you know, we'll make sure. But he was just a smarmy, kind of slimy individual. I don't think he actually really cared about what I wanted. And frankly, I think you should fire him and get a new one. You know, he may look the part, right, with his scarf and his sunglasses and his clipboard that doesn't actually have writing on it. Visually, he may be acceptable, but as far as just getting the job done, I think you gotta go with someone else. You gotta go with someone who wants it. Someone who's not gotten so complacent with the... you know, with where he is. Someone who wants to continue to drive forward and keep his clients, you know, rise them up as far as they can. Bad trip. Whatever. This NL soundbite is just like it's not comprehensive enough. I think if you were gonna do this, you should have gathered like 60-ish quotes. I would say 30 minimum. Just so that they would like cycle through and that it would never get old run to run. Keep losing our black hearts in ways that are really annoying. Like getting a bad trip hill when we get a black heart. I am trying to get deals with the devil here. Curse room, we can't fly, so we can't go to it. But there are interesting things going on here. Oh, I'm surprised that actually worked. Oh, but there's still spikes here. Of course there are. So now that I think about it, I could convert all those into bombs. That sounds really dumb. So let's not do that. But let's come over here. Use, like, probably too many bombs. Bob's Rotten Head? I mean, we do have the reroll. Might as well. Fucking hourglass. Emperor card. I mean, you know, you might as well use it now, sort of pay back for the bombs we just used. Give me D6, please. This is nothing that I want at all. I'm not saying I want the new items to show up, like, exclusively and all the time, but we could at least get, like, a couple per run. The Plague was neat, but, like, its effect has already run its course because it was just a 3-heart stat boost. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I was going into the mob trap room. I didn't know where I was, I guess. Whatever, man. I don't know, I feel like I'm making a habit out of that. I'm trying to listen to the teachings of Hell, but I'm starting to think that, you know, as his pupil, I might just end up being nothing more than a disappointment. I'll take that. Ace. They just love giving you the same card over and over again. I don't even want to use a bomb on this, but I will, because it's a nickel. Oh, and a secret room. Hey. Oh, greed. I mean, I guess it's good that he's here in the secret room, you know? Remember when secret rooms were like a guarantee? Do you remember, like, in Flash Isaac? Like, the secret room was always, like, pretty much in the same place, no matter what. It just seems like secret rooms kind of took a hit during, like, Rebirth and, like, Afterbirth Plus and Afterbirth and stuff like that. They just became less of a... They started to matter less. Since when? I mean, I guess you're into, like, BDSM, so I guess chains works, but that's... Yeah, that's fine. Fine, I understand. I've never seen that attack before, but... Like, spawning the demons there. Please don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's pretty obvious that that's what's happening next, but yeah. This is gonna be the slowest fight of all time. You have no idea. I'm trying so hard to maintain interest right now. Just press different keys, and you spawn the chains again. Alright, but you know, you roll over them, and that's fine, I guess. It's a good thing we're slowed. Or they're slowed. Please, please die. My tears are straight up garbage right now. Like, the tear rate's perfect. It's as high as they can get besides cancer, but... The damage leaves much to be desired, and that damage up is, you know, goes a relative way to getting us to a part where I would actually like to be. It seems like the original music track doesn't last, like, past the first 2 floors. So I don't understand it anymore. Because this is... I mean, I guess this is Dank Depths, which technically didn't exist. But, like, I mean, you can make the mod. You can turn this into anything you want. Why would you have so many exceptions where the Flash original music just isn't gonna play? That's stupid. I'll probably have to just download one of the other ones. Because I saw like 4 or 5 mods that basically all do the same thing. And this one appears to be not complete. So, you know, that's great. This is not a winning mod. That's 2 not weirdly winning mods. And, you know, part of the blame... You know, you think part of the blame kind of falls on you for being a bad judge of what's going on, but... Really, it's just like a buyer beware thing going on with the workshop. You know, anybody can add to it. It's like Steam Greenlight. There's been like a lot more shitty games getting on the PlayStation Store. I've been noticing that. Like Life of Black Tiger. I don't know what the fuck that game's about. Like, I know what it's about. It's about an African tiger. But it's like, why? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is you're gonna be hearing this. But you know, we have Bloody Penny, so this is like why this happens. Like, this is specifically exactly why this trinket exists. But yeah, basically I've been following Jim Sterling, like following that thing, where it's just like there's like this flood of games hitting the PlayStation Store that are like worse than Steam Greenlight stuff. Like one of them, like one of the games was called, like, I don't even remember. It was some kind of weird fucking name, like Gabadouish or something like that, Gadoish, or some kind of game. And that game was so bad that it didn't get greenlit on Steam, but it's on the PlayStation Store for like $20 or something like that. It's like, why? Like, why are they doing that? Why are they letting this absolute gutter trash onto the store? Cracked D20. Okay, so that's not the D20. In which case, we're going to leave it be. Not that if it was the D20, we would take it anyway, but... Oh, double shot. Oh, baby. Oh, maybe, like, consistently my favorite item. Especially when you consider the fact that it's not fucking working right now. Can you explain that to me? Does this not work with Tractor Beam? If these tiers don't do double damage per shot, I will flip my lid. Okay, this is a new item. I remember downloading this, actually. I'll show you it on a room with enemies. I'm still gonna, like, stick with the D6, but... this is a cool little thing. Yeah, it's basically it. I don't know if it can hurt us. I probably should have checked. Okay, double shot is working with Tractor Beam, I can tell, because the tier damage is a lot higher. But yeah, Black Hole, basically, you use it, and then every enemy becomes charmed, you throw it, and then every enemy in the room gets, like, teleported to it, and then they take damage until they die. It's a very great room-clearing device, you know? I'm not going to say it's not. So it's had its turn. But, you know, we still gotta have D6 for the purpose of trying to get as many new items as possible, also. Despite what our health looks like, we still have to deal with the double chance. Oh, great. We got double time. Alright, that's fine. Just keep it up. There was not a spirit heart for sale, but we'll get one after this room, I think. Although it is... no, this is normal mode. Oh, they give me a red heart. What a bunch of bitches. But yeah, it was like, this is normal mode, so like every champion is guaranteed to drop its corresponding thing. But, you know, Blue Larry Jr. decided after 5 or 6 some odd years of dropping a spirit heart every time it dies, that a red heart would be just fine. Maybe the first plague makes its... whoa. Why are they all... they're all gold for some reason. And they're all dropping... it's interesting. I love that, because so many battery charges, but... yeah, that's weird. Okay, what room? We're on... oh, we are on Dank Steps too. Shit. Okay, well... no one's gonna like this in regard to time, but I gotta go through everything here until stuff is made so that it's, yeah. Oh, no, cool. Wooden nickel. Wouldn't you know, it was something amazing. I'm just gonna do this. Who cares? Oh, what do we have here? Acid Baby. Pills, pills, pills. I'm going to assume that you drop pills at some point. Or maybe when you see pills on the ground, you take them for me and then confer some kind of benefit based on that, which I'm gonna hope is the case, as opposed to just giving me pills. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I just don't want to do it. Okay, we have ×2 on this room, which is maybe catastrophic. Damn it. Apparently we only had a 17% chance to get a deal with the devil anyway, for some reason. Alright, but this does appear to be Red Mom based on the fact that no enemies are spawning. And when I say it appears to be, I mean it 100% is now, because there's like there's no chance, right? Dude, I didn't get hit. I straight up didn't get hit. She was like beneath me, but no, I fight that hard. I fight the fact that happened very hard. Whatever. Okay, well, we're going into the wombs. That's gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it? Right? Don't you guys just love listening to me? Just talk about nothing. Finally, we're back. We're back to like real, like original music here. Oh, good shit. It's good. I downloaded a mod that gets rid of the womb filter, so now it just looks like any other floor, and it's red. So that's good, because it's kind of just annoying. I understand why the filter exists, because it does make it more realistic in terms of like the filmy sort of like fluid that would be running through a place such as this. But it's just annoying visually. It's an accurate but annoying visual filter that I wanted to do away with. I fully understand why it exists, and I support it for those reasons. And yet here I am not using it. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Interesting. Does Acid Baby just turn like every pill into that? If so, that's like not good. Like you know, it could be good sometimes, but overall, like you're taking your tears up pills, your health up pills, your balls of steel pills, turn them into walking on sunshine. Come on now. We already took damage. What do we have here? Oh, feels like I'm walking on sunshine again. What was this again? Oh, Ace of Clubs, garbage, trash, absolutely. Okay. Alright, we gotta remember that, we take a full heart of damage now. So, I'm gonna find a neat little room to use this on and see. Maybe it's like an insta-kill, wouldn't that be something? If I could use it on a boss, just wreck their day. Luck down. Oh, okay. Okay, so you don't turn every pill into that then. And you don't even have a disposition towards positive pills either. What is this? Lost Cork. Here's the deal. I need Bloody Penny to stay alive now. It's not for blood banks anymore. It is for the simple, basic human need of survival. What do you have? Oh, infested. Great, cool. I mean, I guess that was okay. It's basically a chariot card, right? Or it's less like a chariot card and more like a Tauros invincibility thing. I know what I'm talking about, alright? I'm not just a pretty face, okay? I've got some Isaac know-how. I've had some experience. Are you a wizard? Alright. How does it even work with Tractor Beam? It doesn't at all? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. White Pony. So this is the item we reroll because we can see it and we know what it is. It turns into dessert, which fine. And then over here we have something good, please. The 8th plague, Plague of Locusts. Okay. Well, you can see we have antenna now. I'm gonna assume that has something to do with locusts, right? That would be the easy assumption, wouldn't it? I sure do hope so. I might do like 3 of these videos. Like, I don't know. It's like 11:30 p.m. right now. Fucking dicks. Sometimes you have the option to sleep. Why do hearts, like, always run away from me? Is that just, like, a new feature of just trolling? Because that's in the base game. I swear it is. And it seems to happen no matter what kind of build I'm running either. Okay, I'm seeing Plague of Locusts happen right now. I'm not sure if it's kills or just firing enough. But, yeah. Okay, so we're going to need to spend some time in here. We're going to need to spend a mildly inordinate amount of time in here. Get out of my life. Don't want that at all. That's going to be rerolled. We're going to make... We're going to want to make as many item pedestals as we possibly can here. Bloody Penny is not adequately compensating me here. So now we have to leave, unfortunately. I'm blowing up Keybagger because... No, I'm not. Just kidding. We don't need keys for anything else anymore anyway. Until we get to the chest, which I understand, but... You know, we'll save enough for that. We've got Mom's Key, so golden chests need to be very good. I would consider that a reroll pedestal. That's pretty much... That's what that is. So let's maintain the... I hate when you do that. I hate when you put it next to a thing that I'm going to have to pick up. Alright, we can take that. Lots of red hearts and money that's going to turn into more red hearts. I think we can use this as an effective junction to really get our stuff back. When we run out of health to play on these guys, Verp. Okay, so yeah, Verp just turns into the last pill used. So we have Are You a Wizard? Might just take it. Why not? Just make me an item pedestal. Come on. Another Temperance card. Okay, well that wasn't supposed to go that far up. Well, now we have to do it this way. As much as I still want to give hearts the Demon Judgment, this is more sustainable. Oh, especially when you turn into that right off the bat. I don't need a health upgrade. I do need a speed upgrade, though, so we'll take it. And it'll refill my health hella, so we can, you know, continue this going on. Okay. Oh, you're still not giving me the item pedestal. World card, you know, I appreciate it. I can't see it right now, but it's happening. It's a benefit. There you go. Contract from below. Very worth getting. So now we just come in here and just play this in and of itself. Oh, blood bag again. You want to, like, take it just because... So you can, like, do this more without having to quit, but... I think we're done. And I think we blow this up to get enough health. Oh, we have Curse of the Lost, so World Card was stupid anyway. But yeah, I think we run around with this amount of health, and then when we get our D6 charged, we'll come back and we'll have, you know, a great reroll pedestal. I really appreciate the fact that these guys are slowed. And Double Shot is doing a great job making me think that our damage is really good when it's not. Like, technically our damage is 10.38 because we're firing 2 shots at once. But also, I don't know. I guess there's, like, no situation in which both shots aren't hitting, so we do technically have 10 damage, which means we do technically have very good damage. I would just like the number to match what's going on as well. This Plague of Locusts thing seems to be guppy-ish. Give me a health down. Like I give a shit at this point. I still haven't been paying attention to whether it's enemies killed or just tiers hit. But it does seem very good. Oh, we got a bunch more keys, so yeah, we'll give you some more stuff, I guess. Red chest, yeah, okay. Okay, you're straight up done paying out. That's cool. There we go. Oh, I like it. Oh, I really wanted that to be like a guppy item or something. Just a neat pedestal. Here we go. 3 rerolls gives me this, and I don't know what it is. Cool Bean. I know I've had that before, now that I think about it. This is Cracked D8. And yeah, we just got the Dungeon Master transformation, which is a 101 out of that. Also, even with Curse of the Lost, we can see. So that's nice to know that that cancels that out. Alright, and we were on track for the boss. Yeah, we got our Plague Locusts, we've got our Conquest Locusts, our War Locusts, and our Famine Locusts. And when I said Plague Locust, I meant Pestilence Locust. And we gotta come back. I think, is it still 3 pedestals? I think it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, and we get that, which is something. I'll take the D7 just to take it. Mr. Mega's not bad, but it's not what we want. We want better things. I'll tell you what we want. We want new items. I want some new-ass items. We have ourselves a good run. We just need to make it zanier. Very glad that we got paralysis. Alright, there's another charge up here. So there was no need to do that room at all. Yeah, you feel good about it, I guess. Wasting time, right? Coming around being a Dungeon Master. I love the Dungeon Master transformation, right? Anything that gives you a +5 luck is okay in my book. Shit, I don't know what this is. Parasitoid. Egg tears. They're also appearing outside of my double shot. In fact, I think there's something weird going on, actually. Like, they're happening... Okay, weird. Weird. I guess we'll take Dead Tooth, and I guess we'll take Mom's Perfume. Oh! I don't know if Mom's Perfume lowered the tear gap, or the Mother Transformation just lowered the tear delay. But that's interesting. That's new. I don't care about the secret rooms. I know that I said that makes secret rooms good, but like we're on a clock here. I think we made enough happen on this floor without needing to do anything else. Oh, the initial Mom's Heart theme. This soundtrack is really just so much more like Super Meat Boy than the other one is. You really get... Okay, I am going to say that it is now just based on tears and not enemies killed. We're basically Guppy, but with locusts. So that plague is very good, and it's not even a transformation by itself. It's just its own thing. The first plague, or no, it was a different one. It was the fly one. I don't know. Maybe 2 plagues is its own transformation, but it didn't give a transformation sign. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it is its own item, and it is super powerful at that. And why do we have so many fucking spiders? Where did they come from? Like seriously, why? I don't understand. I don't know where they were. Why? Parasitoid? Oh, obviously. Oh, obviously. There's sort of just like a brain block when it comes to getting new items. Like, if I get a new item and then observe a new effect, I have no idea where it came from. And that's, I don't know, it's just a weird, like, autism-y thing. I don't know. Hell if I know. Hell if I know what it stems from, or if I can use that as an excuse, but I would damn well try. Diarrhea. But yeah, Parasitoid, every egg is turning into a spider. And that's straight up amazing. This is better than Infestation 2 by actually an absurd degree. So we're essentially Guppy with spiders and Guppy with locusts. The only thing missing is Guppy with Guppy. We have to remember that we can't fly, though. Because I'm really, like, strongly thinking to myself that I can fly, and I need to not think that. Oh, yeah, the chests are good. Thank you, Mom's Key. And Bloody Penny for, you know, turning it into health every time. We have 99 cents, I just realized that. I know we could push them together and save a bomb. Do I look like the type that's willing to take the thing to do that? Keeper's Head is good-ish. I like it just because it turns your tears into coins. That's actually, like, the only reason I like it. We don't need money for any means. So most people would have re-rolled that, not me. I just like shooting coins. It makes me feel ballin', you know what I mean? Okay. How long can you last against my fucking dual armies? This is not just one army you're fighting. This is two armies that have come together in a united purpose, and that purpose is just to ensure that I conquer all. And you're gonna stay in the way of that? Wow, we get the Void right now? I guess it is like a percentage chance. Yeah, we might as well do it. Oh, won't let me? Okay, cool. That happened to me before. I feel like the Void portal is glitched based on, like, a certain item you're carrying, maybe. Oh, okay, now it lets me in. It needed a timer? I don't know. Okay, we've got a shitload of boss rooms here. I want to see what kind of secret room we can get in a place like this. I'll be very interested. Especially because we fucked ourselves out of the chest and we did it on purpose. And maybe we've got, like, too much stuff going on to really notice anything else. I can see forever is alright. In fact, I'm surprised the game isn't lagging a lot more than it currently is. Because my game lags whenever I pick up freaking, like, the camo underpants. Whenever I'm invisible, it just will not stop lagging. It's probably a Mac thing. And it's not because of my performance, it's probably just, like, you know, a glitch of the item. Because my Mac can run some good stuff. It has processing power, alright? I might not have, like, $1,000 drive ROM thing. Interesting. Okay, this is new. Show me what you are. Trash bag. Fucking trash bag. One man's trash. I don't know what that could do. I use it. It's something that I don't understand, is really the simple answer of that. Rune bag is good, though. And in here we just have hearts. So we'll pick them up. Now let's just go up here. This is the nearest one. With any luck, this is the real Delirium fight, because this run was, like, good, but I'm done with it. I have experienced all that it has to offer me. Who's still alive? And what it offered was good. It took a little while to get there, but it has turned out very good. Oh, we're adversary in it. Nah, just die. That's how that works out. And each boss does pay out with an item, which is great. We can use AWAS. I was gonna say, like, how? Like, where would we go? Void 2. I did download like a garden thing. It's called like Eve's Garden or something like that. It's supposed to be like a new area. I don't know how to get to it. I probably should have read the description of the mod. But, yeah, I don't know. So that's something, you know, we'll look out for. Maybe I'll just, like, reread it again. But, yeah. Yeah. Just running around. I'm pretty much Alexander the Great right now. So that has to feel good. But I'm actually, like, more like Napoleon. But I'm also Ivan the Terrible. And in addition to that, I'm Genghis Khan. Feels good to be a lot of stuff. Are you gonna turn into an item? No, you're gonna be a little bitch. I see how it is. Trust me, I've been there. I've been a slot machine before, alright? I know it doesn't look like it. But people have played me. You know, they wanted me to pay out with one thing when I had other plans. They never took into account what I wanted. They were just like, oh, please give me the dollar bill. And I was like, what if, but, you know, maybe I'm just coded to give you, like, a red heart. And they're like, oh, well, I don't need one right now. So I'm just going to leave you behind. So I was like, well, I mean, you shouldn't just, you know, like, leave me behind just because you don't need me at this moment. You know, I could be of use to you. They're like, nah, man, I'm just going to go to the next floor. Like, people are just selfish, alright? They only use you for what they want from you. And then you give, and all they do is take. And it is Delirium, great. Okay. Delirium's just like a straight-up easy boss, so I expect no resistance almost at all. I mean, yeah, we took damage there, but whatever. Take them out. I don't know, I've never been in a Delirium fight that was hard. I've never been in one that even really required much thought. You know, it's kind of like Ultra Greed at this point. Not in greedier mode, but just regular Ultra Greed. He doesn't require much thought. He has a lot of health, but he's not difficult to beat anymore. At least not like he used to be. Right? You figured him out, and you know what to do, and you know how to dodge all the attacks. And that's pretty much it. You got it down to a science. So I'm not worried about the Delirium fight. Every boss he turns into, I've fought before, right? Even if he's going to shoot in slightly different ways and behave slightly differently. We still have the general idea. Well, I mean, if you're going to turn into double Polyphemus, or Polycephalus, then you gotta let a brother know ahead of time, right? Man, too bad this is modded. I need the Void on this character. On Isaac. I got lucky that it showed up. A lot of the spiders are really, like, not getting... That was interesting. A chance to hit their target here. You just lost, like, a shitload of health, and I'm not sure why. I think whenever he turns into Larry Jr., he really just becomes, like, a lot more vulnerable. You spawn the eyes? That's a bitch move, isn't it? Oh god. He spawns the eyes every time I have to itch my nose. It almost seems intentional at this point. Where'd you end up? There you go. I'll just die. You had, like, no health, and then you went and got a bunch. Not a bunch, but, like, something. Like, okay, that's it for you. This is it for you. Great. Delirium's toast. The day is won. I had an Algiz rune. I didn't even use it. I did. I forgot that it was there. I don't know what to tell you. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.